Well, today, on this rather blustery afternoon, I'm standing outside the Scarborough Lifeboat station. And we're going to go inside in a moment and find out what's going on and have a chat with some of the people that run this worthy cause. Well, I'm now in the Lifeboat station with Steve Parker, who is the Lifeboat Operations Manager. So, would you like to first of all tell us, Steve, how long you've been involved with the Lifeboat here?
I took over as Operations Manager 12 months ago. Been involved with the Lifeboat in various jobs for a number of years. At Scarborough we've got two lifeboats. We've got the ALB, which we're stood on at the moment, and then in the next building we've got our inshore lifeboat, a D-class inflatable. The job of the Launch Authority, which I'm part of, is we get a page from Humber Coast Guard on one of these paging devices, which is a launch request.
Right.
We make a telephone call to Humber, which are based at Bridlington, for our sector. Ask them what the situation is, and we make a decision which boat we're sending out, whether it's the all-weather boat or the inshore lifeboat. Humber Coast Guard, they've got various assets at their disposal, so they've also got Leconfield, so they can use helicopters, lifeboats from our flank stations, Whitby, Filey, Bridlington. Once we've made that phone call, the crew are paged, they assemble, the boat's launched.
Right, okay. And this boat can go out in all weathers, presumably?
Yeah, hence the name, all-weather lifeboat.
Well, perhaps in a few minutes you can show us around the lifeboat. We can have a closer look.
Yeah.
Right, now I'm standing with Jason Hedges, who is the lifeboat's newest recruit. So can you tell us first of all what got you motivated into joining the lifeboat?
I've always been interested in the sea and things like that, so I work as a paramedic, so I thought that as well as learning some new skills, I'd pass on some of my skills that I use every day.
Yeah, sounds good. And how much training have you done so far?
There's training every Tuesday, whether it's on land or at sea. And then I'm due to go on a crew course on next week, which teaches you all the sea survival. And there's the RNL I want you to.
Yeah. And how much more training have you got to do before you're fully qualified?
That course will be will qualify me as a competent crew, but it's always ongoing training. Every day's a school day.
Sounds good. Now, have you had any sort of scary experiences out there?
Just the big sea. The bigger the sea, the scarier it is. Luckily, they've all been pretty good so far.
Well, good luck with your future on the lifeboat, and thank you for sparing the time to have a chat with us. And we'll go around and have a look at the boat itself now.
No problem. So we're on the stern of the boat. From here, the coxswain has the ability to power and steer the boat and use the navigation and communication equipment that's all around this area here. So we're inside the all-weather lifeboat. We've got a selection of stations dotted around. You've got your charts and your communication equipment around here. And through this hatch you've got the two main engines, a selection of engine gauges, and then the helm's chair where they can power and steer the vessel.
Well, now I'm achieving one of my all-time ambitions, and that's to actually sit at the helm of the lifeboat. We've got all sorts of knobs and dials and gauges and things here. It looks absolutely fantastic. So thank you to the crew and organisers of the lifeboat for allowing me to come in and have a look.